So I think we need to make a change in this series, because with us being on the island in Ark Survival Ascended, and with us being on the island in this series, I'm a bit worried that this series is starting to become a bit stale. Now, I know we've been working towards the Broodmother. At this point, we have all 3 artifacts needed to taking it on. I think we're going to kind of pause on that, and we're going to shift our focus onto the Manicore over on Scorched Earth, because I don't know about you guys, but I think the Manicore is by far the easiest boss fight on all of the maps, and honestly, I kind of want to get Scorched Earth over with so we can kind of be done and dusted with that, and we can move on to a different map from there. And I'm going to be honest, guys, at this point, we'll probably have Scorched Earth done within the next, 4 or 5 episodes, which is absolutely crazy to say. It's just, if you use the right dinos for the boss fight, yeah, it goes really smoothly, it goes real easy, and you guys know in the past, I've always used Lightning Wyverns. We're not going to be using Lightning Wyverns, though, this time. Instead, I want to try out Tropical Crystal Wyverns, because, yes, they're a little bit smaller, yes, it's the same concept, but I actually really like the Tropical Crystal Wyvern. I think they're such a cool tame. I think it's cool using water kind of as their breath and everything, and I want to check them out. So guys, we're going to head over to Crystal Isles in this episode and try to get our hands on a couple of Crystal Wyverns. See you there in 3, 2, 1... So guys, welcome to Crystal Isles, and I gotta say, this is one of those maps that I always forget how nice it is until I spawn back into it. Oh my god, this looks absolutely awesome. Now, we ended up spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, the southwest region, because this is the region where the Tropical Crystal Wyverns spawn in. So, what we're going to have to do first is, we're going to have to head over to the obelisk all the way over there, and then from there, we'll basically take a look around this area, and we should be able to find a few, or at least that is the hope. Now, I gotta say, I know we're in Ark Survival Evolved, but I'm really excited to see how this turns out in Ark Survival Ascended, because I don't know about you guys, but I think the island looks absolutely awesome compared to Ark Survival Evolved. And obviously, we're getting the center a lot earlier than expected now, which is really cool. It's now coming out in February, I believe. We're getting Scorched Earth in March, and then plenty from there. Let's put it that way. I don't remember the list right now, but I know those are the first 2 that we're getting. I'm excited to check those maps out on ASA and everything, but I'm really curious to see how Crystal Isles ends up looking, because I remember when this map came out, I was really excited about it, and it's one of those maps, I feel like Valguero's the same for me, where I don't play it a lot, though, you know? You kind of come over here for 1 tame, 2 tames, something that you want, and then you kind of leave and head to another map, and I feel like that's kind of the same with Valguero, in my opinion. So, I don't know, I really hope that I'm not saying that they need to do too much to this map, but at the same time, guys, you saw the area that we were in. Yeah, that's painted on grass. That's not even actual grass here. So there are improvements that need to be made to this map specifically, but we'll see in due time. I think we're not getting this until late 2024, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, guys, too, Happy New Year. I know it's January 2nd at this point when you guys are seeing this video, but Happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully you had a happy, safe New Year. And yeah, we're going to kind of continue over to the obelisk. Now, I'm really hoping that we get a little bit of water along the way, because we're already dehydrated. I think there's a little bit of water in this area, if I'm not mistaken. It's crazy that we finally see our first dino. I feel like we've been here for a little bit now. But let's see. Where can I get a little bit of water? Also, once we get the Maywing, we'll obviously have to get a little bit of crystal too, because that is how to tame the Crystal Wyverns. And good news, guys, we are at the level 2 tame Crystal Wyverns. I think you need to be level 65, if I'm not mistaken, and we're over that. We're at level 74. So, at this point, I think we pretty much just have to get to the obelisk. First, we got to get to water, though, and I think we're going to kind of do a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump here, and hopefully... Nah, water's too far. Would I be able to kind of... Yeah, I think we're going to be able to... I guess not. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if we can actually get to water this time. Alright, so far it's only been 1 death. Not too bad. Just going to scan the area before we start taking stuff. Just want to make sure I don't need to lure anything. I think we're good. We can chuck all this stuff out. Let's go ahead and let's get our stuff here real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. I wish the take all option would work with this, honestly, but I get why you have to take everything out individually. Okay, we're almost done, almost done, almost done. And we're good. Sweet. Okay, let's quickly throw our clothes on just in case. Bam, 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 bam. You there, pike, harpoon launcher, X is that, Y is this, B, A, GPS, nothing in the last slot because I totally forgot measure berries to put there, and we are good to go. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually really surprised how well that went. I honestly thought I was gonna die like 4 or 5 times, but yeah, we did have that one scare with the Capro, but besides that, yeah, no, everything went relatively smoothly. So now it's pretty much just a matter of finding these tropical wyverns. And I know I'm moving relatively quickly, but again, as you guys can see, they're relatively big. So it's pretty easy to spot them, let's be honest. Let's check you, and that's a 135 right away. Sweet. What about you? You're a level 20. Why can't we get this on ARK Survival Ascended? Why can't we get it to actually not be so transparent? Like, I can read that real clearly. I feel like in Ascended, I have to, like, get really close to the screen to see, like, all right, what level is that? Does that say 35 or 135? What's going on? We're going to kind of hold off on that 135. Again, that's one of the first ones we spotted, so this is a custom map, so there is a very good chance we're going to find ourselves something better than a 135. So I want to take a quick look around, but you know what? We do have crystal right here. I think we might as well just go ahead and try to get a decent amount of this while we're here right now, just so we can have it on us when we do find a better one, because I'm going to assume we are. So yes, I know you can use the primal crystal or whatever it's called on these guys. Yeah, our Maywing's not going to be able to take out an alpha, let's be honest. So at this point, I'm totally content with just getting a decent amount of crystal. We are on 5 times taming here, so should be relatively quick, should be relatively easy to do. That's 92. Okay, that's over 100. I think we're good. We could drop everything else here. You, and you. And this will now go into the last slot. Perfect. Okay, let's get back on the Maywing. Let's have a quick look around and see if we can find anything better than a 135. I think we will, honestly. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take us at this point. All right, no luck in the wyvern department yet, but I think this is a deep sea loot crate, which is really cool. That will it tell me if it's deep sea or no? No, but it's got a raptor saddle. It just says supply crate. I don't know if the deep sea loot crates will say deep sea loot crate or it says supply crate. I guess we'll have to check that out in due time. But hey, we got a raptor saddle. That's pretty cool. The one reason why I don't like coming over to Crystal Isles, I will admit, is when it comes to loot drops and everything, I feel like it really favors Scorched Earth specifically, which, you know, if that's what you're looking for, no big deal, right? But, like, you know, once you get your, like, 7th Thorny Dragon Saddle, it's like, all right, can I get something different, please? Like, I'll take all the cloth, the Desert Cloth armor all day, all night, no big deal. But I never get my hands on it. I only get Lamantria saddles, Morella top saddles. I'll get a lot of those oil pump things. Like, it's stuff that I don't really need ever, and I'll always get a ton of it when coming over here for loot specifically, because obviously in this area it's relatively flat, it's easy to get across, and just loot is everywhere. Honestly, you have those deep sea loot crate-esque things all over the place. You also have a lot of drops here, and they tend to be yellow and reds pretty much everywhere, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, you're gonna be able to find a decent amount of loot on this map. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want Scorched Earth specific drops, yeah, this is the place to go to, honestly. You'll find some pretty good stuff, but unfortunately not necessarily for me. Okay, I think that's an alpha. Okay, that thing just popped out of nowhere. Is it following me or no? No, it's not. Okay, I just want to have a quick look. Is that an alpha? Or no? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too close. All right, we're going to do another fly around. I'm pretty sure it is, if I'm going to be honest, but let's see. Come on, show me it, show me it. Like I said, I don't want to get too close to this thing. Why is it taking this long to pop in? There you are. Yeah, alpha. Wow, okay. No, I'm good. Thanks. Oh, man, that literally just disappeared. All right. I'm going to be honest, guys. I might have been overselling the tropical crystal wyverns because I've only seen the 20 and the 135 from earlier. So I think we're going to leave the area for a second because I believe right over here you can find yourself blood wyverns, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if it's a good one. I don't think I've really ever used the blood wyverns. So I guess if this is a good one, I feel like right over here is where I always end up seeing one. Like right around this area. So we'll have a quick look. If we can find ourselves a blood wyvern, I don't know, maybe we'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll try it. I think it's the same way. Like, I think you tame it the same way as you do the other ones. It's just that instead of it, like, does its attack, but it also gets health back, I believe, or something like that, which is really cool. It's just a matter of finding one. And they typically come in, like, your blacks, your grays with, like, red, orange, and they're really cool looking, honestly. It's just a matter of finding one or two in this area. I don't know where necessarily it's going to be. I know it's in this area. It's just a matter of where the heck are you going to be? If I don't end up finding you, I think we'll just go back for that 135 just to get our first wyvern, just to make it a little bit easier to search around the area. Because, don't get me wrong, the Maywing's really good and everything, but, like, yeah, the verticality is a bit of an issue with this guy. I kind of want to see this thing come up and start flying around. It'll make it really easy to spot at that point. But because it's pretty dense here, and I can only imagine how this is going to look in Ascended, because, yeah, the foliage has definitely been improved in Ascended, so I can only imagine how this is going to end up looking. But, yeah, I'm not actually seeing one, which is really surprising. It's definitely here. It's definitely here. I'm just definitely not seeing it. You guys have probably already told me in the comments, with the timestamp and everything, you missed it. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll have a quick look around here. Oh, maybe it's in here. Maybe this is where I always see it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on this map, guys. Give me a break. Let's see. But yeah, I will say, this map is really cool, in my opinion. And... oh no, we're out of stam. Oh, shoot. All right, get to land, get to land, get to land. At least you can get your health back. I mean, your stam back. But yeah, this is definitely one of those maps, kind of like what I said earlier. Like, I feel like this, Valguero, those are the two that come to mind. I feel like these maps, I really don't explore a lot of them. I kind of just go for one thing and one thing only. In this case, it's always Crystal Wyverns. And on Valguero, it's pretty much Deinonychus, and that's it. And then I kind of just leave the map and call it a day, you know what I mean? And this is probably one of those maps that I really should explore a little bit more and check this place out. I know we did a mini-series a while ago with Crystal Isles, but of course, we didn't do an entire series with it. I think I can't remember the reason that it ended up getting canceled, whether it was, you know, I was having a lot of issues way back when. I know this was a couple years ago that I did the series. It's crazy to say, hey, there's one. There's one right up there. Sweet. It's crazy to say a couple years ago. I know I'm going on 50 different tangents, guys. I apologize. You know, it's crazy to even say that. Right now, I'm in 5 years of doing YouTube videos. It's absolutely crazy. But, yo, look at this guy. Look at that. Looks so cool. To 145. Yeah, we're going for you. Yeah, 100%. Let's see if I can get on the back of you. No, 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 don't fly. It's fine, guys. They're actually passive, which is really funny. I've always found that really weird. It's like it's a friggin' wyvern, and it's passive. But how to do this is, you kind of try to get on the back of this thing, and it's easier once it lands, obviously. Problem is, it's going to go in 50 million different directions, so I don't know how far I want to stray from the Maywing right now. But yeah, you try to get on the back of this thing. It's so much easier if you have a grappling hook and stuff, which I, of course, don't have, guys. You know, that would have made life a lot easier, but, you know, I like to kind of make it harder on myself. Oh, yeah, see, this is why. Yeah, this is why. And I had you on passive, so you don't run. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll kill those. Come on. right, you can get a little bit of food out of that. But yeah, it's crazy to say that, like, it's been 5 years. I mean, granted, it's not technically 5 years yet. 5 years will be... Oh, I'd have to look at the channel and see. Sometime in October, I want to say. Really cool stuff. But as I was saying before, I know we did a Crystal Isles series. It didn't last too long. It was a couple of episodes, nothing crazy. I don't remember the reason why we ended it. I'm going to be honest. I apologize, guys. It was a while ago. Come on, get on the back. Ah, damn it. But basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get on the back of it because then basically along the spine of it, essentially, you can kind of just sit or lay down, rather, and then you can pretty much just kind of ride the thing while feeding it, and you shouldn't fall off of it as long as you get in the right spot. So the biggest thing, though, is getting in a spot where this thing lands, you have enough time to kind of get down there, get yourself on the back of it, and go from there, basically. Oh, my God. Yeah, these guys are real squirrely. That's the problem. They'll basically keep going down. Then you got to deal with terrain. It would have worked being on the back of that, if I'm going to be honest. You know what? Screw it. Let's use the Maywing. All right. We're getting there. No. Ah, damn it. Come on. Come on. All right, we're on the wing. Here we go. Okay, so if you kind of stay like this, I think. Let's try to get my angle right here, because you don't want that to happen, essentially. Oh, man. But anyways. Yeah, we'll get this all figured out. We're definitely going to get this guy. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, granted... Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Ooh, is it stuck? That might work out really well for us, if it's stuck. No, it's too high up. All right. Maybe the Maywing can help out here. No. Damn it. I gotta wait till it moves. Oh, maybe not. We can... Maybe. Ah, yeah. All right. Maybe. Come on. If I feed it now, there is a chance we fall. Oh, that's what I'm worried about. Okay. Ah, we're on the wing. That's not good. Gonna make you guys dizzy. I apologize. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Okay. Get in the right angle. We should be good. What did that say? 4%. Okay. So here's the problem, guys. If I fall, we better be over water if and when this happens. Because if not, we're dead. Now we got to figure out how the heck we're going to get all the way back here. But so far, guys, we're looking okay. It's going to take a really long time. It's 4% per feed. Now, granted, if you had the primal crystal, it's a lot quicker, obviously. But for right now, we're just going to kind of hang out on the back of this thing. We're going to do about 20 plus feeds at this point, and hopefully we'll have ourselves, for probably the first time ever, you guys can let me know if I've actually ever tamed one of these, but this is going to be the first blood crystal wyvern I think I've ever gotten, which is really, really cool. Oh my god. Guys, it literally has been going in circles for the last 7 minutes. And I can't even look at the screen right now. Oh my god. But we got ourselves a blood crystal wyvern. Oh my god, these things look absolutely awesome, honestly. And like I said, what's really cool about them is when they do their breath, basically, I think it basically takes away health from whatever you're fighting, but gives it back to you, if I'm not mistaken, which is really cool, honestly. And I've never actually had one of these things before. But let's take a look at its stats and see what we're looking at here. So, 9,057 in health, 893.8 in stam, 504 in weight, and 269 melee. So not really the best in melee, but when we first started going in circles, I saw another one over here. So I want to take a look at this one. Oh yeah, this one's like darker too. Yeah, this is kind of like what I'm used to seeing with these guys. Like, the all black with the little bit or gray. That said 1 something, didn't it? Well, wait till you land. I'm pretty sure that said 1 something. 130 male. This one's a male. Damn it. All right, we'll take a look around again, and we'll see if we can find ourselves a female. We gotta find the Maywing. That's the problem now. Where the heck is the Maywing? Shoot. Yeah, that might be a problem. All right. I think... I genuinely don't know. I feel like we were over here, right? We can land here for a quick second to get a quick drink, but yeah, I feel like the Maywing's in this area. Let's get a little bit of water here. I feel like, yeah. I don't know, all this looks the same, that's the problem. Shoot. I will say, one thing I like on ASA is that I can track my damn creatures. Because now I gotta remember where the hell I found... Oh, God. Alright, let's see. Could it have been over there? Alright, we were doing spinnies out there, which means I think it's... I don't know, it might be this one. Yeah, I feel like maybe the Maywing's over here. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say that, but we'll figure it out. We'll definitely find the Maywing. It's just a matter of time. I feel like we went down a path, didn't we? I feel like we kind of, like, went down here. Maybe not. I feel like this is a little too far. All right, let's circle back around. I feel like we are in the right area, though. All right, there you are, Fluffs. Okay, sweet. Okay, it didn't actually take as long as I thought it was. So let's go ahead. We're going to cryo Fluffs here. I think we're going to ride around on this Wyvern. I think we're also going to go take a look for tropical crystal wyverns at this point, only because I don't know where else we can go for these blood ones. I know of this area, obviously, but for right now, there's only 2 of them, and one of them we have. The other one's obviously the 130, and I don't know how long it's going to take for more to spawn in. So I think at this point, we'll take another look around here just in case. Maybe since we've been here for a little bit at this point, maybe more have spawned in, and we're looking for a female at this point, right? Just to make sure. Yes, we're looking for a female at this point. 145, 150 would be great. Something with good melee would be really nice too. Not to say that, I'm going to be honest, I think if we went into the boss fight and this was our actual best melee, being 269, I think we're honestly fine against the Manicore. That's how sad it is. Red drop here, we'll definitely have to take advantage of that. But worst case, I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll go ahead and we'll also try to get a tropical crystal wyvern if we can find a 145, a 150, something like that. I just don't think 130s are going to cut it at this point. Being on a custom map, being able to find better dinos and everything like that, I think 130s kind of not the best. Now, granted, you could get some really good levels with a 130, but I don't know. I'm one of those people. I'm going to go for the highest level I can physically get. So I'm going to take a look around here. I'm going to see if I can find any more blood crystal wyverns. If I can, cool. I'll bring you guys back. If not, I'll take a look around for some tropicals. Hopefully, I'll bring you back soon with potentially a really good team. We'll have to see what happens. All right, so I'm not bringing you back for any wyverns, but we do have that red with a ring around it to take a look at. Look at, oh my god. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be able to move. Oh, shoot. Okay, Casheretti saddle, great. Manta saddle, amazing. Lamantria saddle, amazing. Flamethrower, amazing. We don't need that. We don't need this, and we don't need this. Can I move, though? That's going to be the issue. I can. Just barely. But yeah, you guys saw there, we did get a lot of stuff that you would traditionally find on Scorched Earth, which is kind of what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, the Castroides saddle, not really. But Lamantria, a really good Mantis saddle, honestly. We can get rid of that Raptor saddle. I don't think we need that at this point. And obviously the Flamethrower, too. That actually takes... It's pretty good. 244 with... 238 durability, 900 metal, though. That's going to be a bit of an issue. So, yeah, here's going to be the problem. We're not really going to be able to move now, so I think we're going to have to go ahead and switch back out to Fluffs. And maybe what we'll do is we'll head back to the Obelisk, we'll drop some stuff off, and then we'll basically come back out with the Wyvern at this point. Okay, so the Wyvern actually lost 1 level. Not bad, though. I mean, it's 216. Who the hell cares, right? Let's grab that. But, yeah, I think let's head over to Green Ob. So we can go ahead, we can drop some of these saddles in that will be taken back to the island with us. Traditionally, I don't go for Castroides. I usually just go for Mammoths because I really do like the Mammoth, and the fact that it gets a really nice weight reduction on wood, has a really high weight to begin with, is really good too. And we also have that really good blueprint, I believe. It's like 200 armor or something like that. It's going to be expensive to make, but it might be worth it. But we now have a Castroides saddle, so maybe we will go for a beaver at some point as our wood dino for at least the beginning part of the series. Maybe eventually we'll go for a mammoth anyways, but who the heck knows? Let's go ahead, let's pop these in so we can kind of reduce our weight a bit here. Let's do that, and that, and then I can eat that. There we go. Oh, that's why. There we go. That's the weight right there. Wind turbine. There we go. We'll take 70 pounds off right there, too. Or 70 weight, whatever the heck it's actually called. Let's go ahead. Let's throw the Wyvern back out here. We should be able to move now. I'm hoping. But let's go ahead, let's put Fluffs away. But yeah, I haven't really had any luck finding any Wyverns, really. But at the same time, it was like downpouring, too. So it was a little tough to see over there. I'm going to head back there for a few more minutes. I'm going to see if I can find anything. If I can't, then at that point, I'm going to start looking for the tropical one. So we'll see what we can find. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I keep going down to the corner over here because this is orbit camera on ASA. So, oh, man. Getting all the buttons confused and everything. But let me see what I can find. I'll bring you guys back in a bit. All right, we got a new one here. Let's say 145. 135 female. All right, we're going to keep looking around. We at least know where this one is. Now, by the way, as I say, at least we know where this one is. I can't find the male 130. Like, I've looked around here everywhere. I can't find the damn thing, so I don't know actually what happened to it. Or maybe I'm just looking in all the wrong spots and I just haven't come over to the one area that it's actually in. But yeah, I feel like I've kind of scoured this whole thing and like, I can't find it. Really strange, but all right, it's a 135 female. I mean, if we get it, we can start breeding. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking at, is the fact that we're done. We have we have a mated pair. We're good. You know? But it's kind of hoping for a little bit better, if I'm going to be honest. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look for a tropical, see if we can find 2 145s, 2 150s, something like that. Potentially tame those. And then we'll come back to this area and see if we can find another blood wyvern. Now, granted, yes, we could go for the 135. I'm just hoping for a little bit better. I know we could actually go ahead and head to the desert area and try to get an egg, but that's going to be so risky. Isn't it? Like, and what's the difference between getting the egg and taming it the way that I just did? Like, okay, so I guess you guys can answer me this, because I honestly don't remember. So these guys, you can only find them up to 150, right? Now, when you have an egg, though, do the eggs spawn higher than 150? Because obviously you don't get the taming effectiveness and all that, so what would be the highest level egg? What, a 217? Actually, a 225? 220, you know, to kind of balance it out? I don't know how that works. You know, because then if the eggs are 150 also, why wouldn't you just go for the actual adult? You know? I don't know. Hopefully you guys can explain that and let me know in the comments below. All right, let's check out this red drop here. Tropical Crystal Wyvern-wise, haven't really found anything. Yeah, you guys can see, look at this. That's a Scorched Earth thing, Scorched Earth, Morella Tops, Rock Golem Saddle, and Water Well. Yeah. Every drop is like all about Scorched Earth on this map. So yeah, Tropical Crystal Wyverns. Obviously, I found the 135 female that we saw earlier in the episode. Besides that, I haven't really found anything else that's pretty good. The best I could find was a male level 100, which, yeah, no, not going to be good enough for us. We already have a 135 female Blood Wyvern that we can go for, and I think that's kind of what we're going to do. But I got a few more islands to take a look at here, so there is a chance I do come across one. But, you know, looking kind of slim right now, if I'm going to be honest. And there we go. Female Blood Crystal Wyvern is ours. Perfect. Let's have a quick look at the... Jesus. 6726 in health, 763 stam, 528 in weight, and 217 melee. Wow, this melee is really bad. I guess the 263 is really good? I don't know. I really don't know. All right, here's kind of what I'm hoping. First of all, I gotta find the first wyvern. I'm pretty sure we're in the area. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I'm pretty sure... I don't know. Is there going to be another one around here or not at this point? I kind of wanted to I want to take a quick look because... I don't know. I was kind of thinking 260 something was going to be really bad, and we were going to get a lot better melee with the next one, but maybe 264 melee is really good, or 269, whatever. The female is better in weight. I guess we have that going for it. I'm going to have a quick look around here and see if there's another one around. Maybe it's a 145, maybe it's a 140. If so, we'll tame it. If not, the sad part is, guys, the stats aren't great on these, and yet I think we'll still be able to kill the Manicore. I don't think it's going to be that much of a big deal, but at the same time, I just want to get the best of the best, guys. You guys know me. So I do want to take one look around here and just see if there are any more of these, but if not, I'm totally fine with this. We'll breed them up and everything. They'll be ready for the boss fight in a couple of episodes. It's crazy to say that, oh my god, we've been working towards the Broodmother, and we're still not that close to the Broodmother, let's be honest. But Manicore, I'm like, 4 or 5 episodes, we'll have that all done and dusted, basically. It's just the Manicore is so easy, especially using wyverns. And if you guys don't know why, you guys will see in the next few episodes why, yeah, using wyverns against the Manicore is just, that's the way to go, honestly. It really is. The fight is so easy at that point. But like I said, guys, you'll have to wait a couple of episodes and see exactly what I'm talking about if you're not really sure of that. All right, so you know what? I was kind of thinking, well, what is 263 damage? Is that good? Is it not? Let's find out on this Dillo here. Now, is this Dillo mate boosted? It is not. Perfect. Let's get a better angle here. Okay, so 121 damage. Doing that, and we get a little bit of a heal back. That's cool. Now, what about the breath? 32 a pop, and I believe that actually... does help us get our... It heals us, basically. I'm pretty sure. It's such a small team, it's a little tough to tell what it's doing to us. But anyways, I think we're going to be fine. I want something a little bit better, I'm going to be honest, but I think we'll be able to manage against the Manicore with this. So, going over the best stats, basically, so pulling out the female here, too. Best is health at 9,057, that is this one. Best stamina, 893.8, that is this one. Best weight is the female, I believe, at 528. And then finally, best melee is at 269. Now, once we imprint them and do all that, once we breed them, imprint them, obviously the stats are going to be a little bit better. I think we'll be actually looking okay, honestly. Then, of course, we'll level them and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I think they'll be ready for the Manicore fight in the next few episodes. I don't know if it's going to be one of those that we're going to be able to do Gamma, Beta, Alpha just straight away and get them all done and dusted, but I think we'll be able to pull this off. Might be a little bit of an issue, but we'll figure it out in due time. But that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. Might be a little bit of a shorter one than traditionally, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one, nevertheless. If you did, take a second, make sure to smash that like button. On top of that, if you guys are enjoying this kind of content, you're excited to see more ASC content on this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. But guys, that is going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.